Is L-Glutamine a supplement worth buying? Short answer, probably not. Interestingly, L-Glutamine is good for a very different reason, a unique reason for people that undergo prolonged exercise. And that's because L-Glutamine, albeit it's the most abundant amino acid in the human body, around 70% of it's produced in skeletal muscle. It is a conditionally essential amino acid, meaning our body usually makes ample amounts of it. We don't need to get it from supplementation. But, we can also get more from food, and especially if you're someone who goes through some stressful, rigorous activity, whether it be extreme calorie restriction or intense exercise, prolonged exercise. L-Glutamine could be a decent option in terms of supplements, right? Your stores can be depleted if you go through something like that. But for pretty much everyone else, it's not that big a deal to take glutamine. Meta-analyses have shown L-Glutamine has no effect on body composition. In fact, L-Glutamine might just improve exercise recovery, muscle recovery, but hasn't been shown to promote gaining lean muscle mass, improving muscle growth, and fat burning type thing. So for body composition, we don't have enough evidence. When combined with leucine, it could improve recovery, right? But that's only when combined with leucine, and the evidence is relatively mixed. Not strong enough to make a definitive conclusion about that. But the unique reason that glutamine might be good if you do prolonged exercise is because after prolonged exercise, one, you are more prone to infection, okay? And glutamine is an energy source for white blood cells. They're involved in our immune response, right? And so it can help us to fight infection, reduce the risk for infection following prolonged periods of stress or intense exercise, right? Another one that's really interesting is after prolonged periods of exercise, we can develop what's called a leaky gut due to the excess heat that we're producing and the lack of blood flow getting to the GI tract during exercise, right? Because you think about prolonged exercise and what is your body doing? It's in fight or flight mode, right? It doesn't have time for rest digest, which is what the parasympathetic nervous system would stimulate. And we're stimulating the sympathetic fight or flight. And so we don't really have time to get the blood flow there. Our body is taking a break from that while we're exercising, and actually repeated bouts of prolonged exercise could cause a leaky gut over time. And glutamine tightens the junctions between the cells in our intestines, also called enterocytes, if you were curious. And so it doesn't allow that leaky gut. What is leaky gut? It's when toxins coming through the GI tract can leak through the intestinal wall into the bloodstream and have a negative adverse effect on our body, right? So we want to keep them nice and tight. So glutamine can help to do that. Very fascinating. That's what we got for you guys today. Hope you found it useful. A lot of people like to take glutamine. If you're going to stack it with something, it should probably be BCAAs, because when glutamine enters the cell and then leaves the cell, as it leaves, it activates a transporter for leucine to come into the cell, which promotes muscle protein synthesis, right? And so this was the theory behind why it might improve body composition with exercise. But I guess the body just provides you with enough of it for the most part. Super interesting stuff. That's what we got for you. Have a great day. Thanks a lot. Happy Wellness. Who do we got on here? Hello, my friends. Jared, what's up, man? What up, Pum Romanos? I just had a crazy workout, guys. It was great. Julian, I did like 30-something sets of weighted dips. Nutrinick, Tuka Marie, have a wonderful evening to you. Bull City King, Herbie Hahn, G.A. Pitt, Diesel Brian Jose, what's up, what's up? Frito Pasta OKC, Starkey Brian, Duda, Date Mike. Hey, absolutely, you got it, Tuka Maria. Have a fantastic night. What up, Kira Regismus? Thanks for hopping on. We will see you tomorrow, folks, right here, probably around the same time. Have a great rest of your day, and happy Wellness. Thanks.